welcome to today's video. My name is Ajane. For those of you who are new, I'm shiny, I am glowy today. Today's going to be a work vlog. I just wanted to start it off because as soon as I get in the office, I'm going to be pressed for time. I have a meeting this morning with some research, with an organization that's doing research with our patients, and so I guess they wanted to talk about like some new things they wanted to add. And then I have a few patients that actually delivered late last week that I need to follow up with. And then I also had a patient that was supposed to, at least one patient that was supposed to deliver over the weekend. So I'm sure that I'm going to have to do a newborn crisis referral, which is the referral to Children's Division due to prenatal drug exposure. And then I just have the normal clinic day. So I just wanted to bring you guys along for the day to see how things develop, how things go. Lately, like, most of my babies have gone into the NICU, so I'm hoping that some of these babies are ready to go home to their prospective like guardians or foster families or family. So that's what we have to figure out today. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions, comments, or anything that you want to talk about, just put them down in the comment section. But I'm on my way to work and I'll check in with you guys at some point. We made it. All right, let me sign on to what this meeting is looking like. It's kind of stuffy in here. Okay, let's check my calendar. Probably my coworker coming in. Well, I have about 5 minutes. I'm trying to see. I haven't even opened the census yet. I have to donate this. It's just got like a little like bleach stain on it a little bit. So I don't know, somebody might like it. Somebody may not. It could be tossed. It could be used as a paint shirt.
Recording in progress.
Weird. Okay, let's get myself situated a little bit. Where's my pants? Look at this. And then it's on this side too. Can you see it? As you guys can probably tell and see, I am in a different space than I normally am. I ended up moving offices shortly after I actually recorded that office video, office tour, which I'll link in the cards on one of these sides. And yeah, so I'll be able to do a new office tour once I get everything kind of together and situated. But yeah, we have it decorated for fall, which I'll show you a little sneaky peek because I'm not sure exactly when I'll be done decorating this office. So let me show you a little sneak peek.
is being recorded. And check and to connect, she's didn't get the link, so I just sent it to her. Oh, okay, perfect. So give it a second here.
Isn't the beginning of a meeting super awkward, especially a Zoom meeting where you don't really know the people and you all are just like waiting in this limo for everybody to join? It's just really uncomfortable and awkward. Well, that's this moment right here.
You guys need to hop off by 8:30. I don't think this will take very long, but it's going to be respectful of your time.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but definitely by 9, which is
Okay.
That starts going.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this will take an hour and trying to cut so. Hi. Sorry, how's everybody this morning? Good.
Good.
Okay, well, thank you so much for hopping on the call. And is it Mary?
And Anjali,
Okay.
they're all social workers.
Okay. So the reason, I think we met all you guys at our meeting, our lunch meeting. The reason we wanted to just kind of regroup is Julia's been working with challenges in terms of recruiting women for the focus group. So we were able to secure and improve childcare. So we are going to be able to offer that, and we're screening women for that. But one of the issues is kind of like because of the timing of when women come in for their postpartum visits, and then a lot of them have never had justice involvement. So we were just hoping to kind of brainstorm and think about other ways of trying to recruit or kind of run this by you guys and see. Now, we cannot call women unless we get an amendment to the IRB, but we can give them our number and they can call us. So, like, you guys could give the flyer to anyone, and then they could choose to call us. But right now, we cannot call them. Women I spoke to in the past couple of weeks, they were really interested in the study, but they could not participate because they were not able to fit into the criteria. And one of the major points that they couldn't participate in for women are present at the clinic. And maybe set up a schedule where I could come and talk to them.
I think another issue too was you said they are more postpartum than 12 months. I feel like that was our biggest barrier as well. I think maybe they're equally a barrier. Just a lot of the women I follow are much further along postpartum than 12 months.
You're right. I had a couple that were past 12 months postpartum as well.
And so that's why we thought it might be good to talk with Ajane and Marie to catch the women that I don't necessarily inherit.
I think that's a good idea, and that's something that we wanted to talk about today too, is potentially meeting with them and then scheduling a focus group for when they're within that 6-week postpartum range. Would you want to just meet with them before delivery and then? Yeah. That could be. Do you think that would be possible? Or, I mean, if they're coming to, I would think it could be a possibility if they're agreeable to meet with you guys. We can, maybe mention it to them at one of their prenatal appointments, and then at one of the following. It sounds like a great plan. So we'll do this. Now the other thing will be, I think we should try to do this for a little while. I would say months. And then if we're still having trouble, I will submit an amendment to the IRB about changing our criteria. I cannot do that right now because...
So I wanted to add this to the video because I wanted to show you guys a real reality of my job is being in meetings, is trying to problem solve some issues, some barriers that some of the organizations or research partners that we're working with are experiencing, and walking through those and talking those out. And although I didn't say a lot on my part because my coworkers actually, had the same questions that I did and asked those questions, I typically do chime in a lot more. I was exhausted because this was like my 4th meeting this week, and it can be a lot, especially when you don't think that something's necessarily going to truly benefit or work for your population or your patients, but that doesn't get through with the people that you're speaking with, because they obviously are really passionate about it, but I just didn't think that this was kind of worth it, because I don't think that it's going to be successful, because of the population that I'm dealing with, and I know my patients, and I know the clientele that I work with. So my clinic is starting to become a research project for other places. Like, let's talk to your moms, and do they meet this criteria? Do they do this? Do they do this? Can you guys help with I know that it's, you know, a great asset to be a part of the social work community, to have these people want to learn more about whatever, but I just can't. I literally can't. Like, it's not going to be sustainable. So Friday before I left work, I ended up giving my caseworker for one of my babies my coworker's number, because I was about to be off, and she actually found placement for the baby. So I already have that cleared. Both my babies in the NICU that have been there for a while have discharge plans, so happy about that. And I have another patient that went into the hospital for like pregnancy pain, and I should have another baby, but I can't remember the name. Take it. What is their name? Ooh, yeah. I had a few babies get transferred over to different hospitals because they were just a little too sick for us. I need to go see this other baby. Yeah. Just get to work. This is me finally getting to my actual job, my actual work at the clinic, looking at the schedule for the day and seeing who's coming in, who needs what I need to follow up on, what I need to remember, some key points and things, so that when I go into the room and see the patient, or if they come earlier or later, that I'm just already prepared and ready for the day, and I don't have to look things up. So I try my best to do this every day. Does it happen every day? No, but today I was prepared, guys. Okay guys, so I have my license. I am wanting to submit it for another state so that I can be licensed in that state. So I'm kind of like starting the process of moving. So I just need to submit that today. So I'm gonna hang this up over there. And then I still need to put this up. So let me put this up. I also have this that I want to build. It's like a little stand for either on top of my desk or inside my cabinet overhead. So I'm going to do that, put that together, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. If you guys want, I can link this down in the description box. If I forget to do it, please let me know, and I will definitely send you the link or comment it or put it in the description box. But check the description box, because hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. My co-worker also ended up getting one for her side of the desk, which you'll see in the room, you know, desk office tour. And then I also got an additional one to put inside my cabinet. Okay guys, I'm at the hospital. I went to the NICU, talked with some nurses, tried to see if any of my patients were there. My parents, they weren't, so that's where I go. So I called the methadone clinic to verify if my patient actually had an appointment and went when she was supposed to go, and if she was started, so then I can update the staff because she's coming in this week. And then I also called a patient who missed her appointment and who I offered and scheduled a ride, but she wasn't at the address she told me she was going to be at. So I called to see if she would come still, and she did not answer the phone. So I just need to document all of this. And yeah, she was basically my primary patient today. Okay guys, I definitely fell off from vlogging. I feel like I look so much different. And I didn't complete the rest of the day. I just made a whole bunch of phone calls. My coworker ended up coming, who I share the office with. So I didn't even think to pull out the camera really. But I did want to let you guys know that I will continue this on until so this will be a 2-day vlog. I was able to talk with that children's division worker and to get that children's division worker to come up to the office and meet with my patient. So we're gonna do that, and I also coordinating with the other children's division worker at another hospital, and she's also going to talk with the mom because she's actually the social worker assigned for the baby, and that's the most important social worker at this point. So I'm going to try to make sure that everybody gets their connections. And then I also had to reschedule that patient that missed her appointment today that I provided her a cab for. So I got that organized. I still haven't heard back from the agency that I called to verify if my patient was started with them, especially for MAT. And I called them twice, and I left one voicemail. The other time they were closed by the time I called to follow up. So I left early. I just dropped off my packages and my verification of licensure for the state of Tennessee. So that's going to be submitted to Missouri to fill out, and then they're going to submit it to Tennessee, and Tennessee will review it and see if I can also be licensed there, so I can potentially practice in the state of Tennessee. So it can also be a place where I can travel for social work, and then also if I potentially move there, then I'm already licensed and that's taken care of. And I also want to do like either North Carolina or South Carolina or both, but I'm just going to do one state at a time because you have to submit it to each state that you're licensed under. So I am going to just wait until each state is completed before I move on to the next state. So once I hear back from Tennessee, if there's anything that I need, I did have to submit a $20 fee for them to verify my license. They can email it, which sucks that I'm being charged $20, but yeah, that's all I did today. Like I said, I'm on my way home, so I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Well, not a lot. I will check back in with you guys tomorrow as the new work day starts. So I'll see you then.